This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Most fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
The drive parry was successful. Lots of aggression from both sides. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Who's it gonna be?
Well, seem a bit tentative.
Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Player 2 is just about out of drive out. The jump in catches them. Knockdown. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible.
Just needs one more good hit.
Neither of them willing to back off here.
Oh, this is serious. KO. Nice way to close out that round.
Player 2 took that convincingly. But what's next?
There's been a crazy pace, and I'm sure our players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. That last round was all about close quarters combat. They really took it to each other.
Right.
Springs forward with the drive rush. Jump. Not much life difference. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this. Amazing awareness there.
Closes it out.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has the best to find out the win?
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go. What? How do you even think of doing that?
With the overhead attack. Out of the air.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Connects with the throw.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Nowhere to go.
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
What a finish.
Takes the round. Wow.
Oh my days. That was a real intense fight.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
Jumps up. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? Smart stuff there.
Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Player 1 has the life advantage.
Good pressure. Gotta watch out for the counterattack.
Next up, their drive gauge is running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gunshot. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. This is a real back and forth match. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Carries the projectile. Projectile to try and change the situation.
Ooh, they have the right lead on the opponent.
Throws them. What's next?
Ooh, nicely done.
From up above. Three balls? There's only 20 seconds remaining. Now springs forward with the drive rush. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it.
Anyone can win this now with a solid combo.
That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Through the door. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Out of time. They danced around quite a bit there. I wonder what our fighters are thinking.
Wait a minute.
Rips the slasher out. Parries to cancel the fire. 3-ball ices. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
All right. Curious to see how aggressive this player
Brushes that off and keeps going.
Wait a minute.
Changes the head with the left shuka. They're thinking of scoring big off this game. Fights him with 3 balls. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Drive rush to keep it going.
God, what's gonna happen?
It's going to be hard to mount a comeback at this stage, but they need to look for an opening.
This comeback.
KO!
Nicely played round there.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
They must have been hungry because they were doing some cooking out there.
We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fist do the talking?
All right, let's go.
Checking how their opponent reacts to fireball. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Come up above. They can't even get sneezed on here.
All right, gets a round on the board.
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity. But how will that affect the next round?
Oh boy, if you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Player one couldn't even get a tickle. Might be time for a change.
Right. Okay.
Flare Slasher throws a fireball. Pistol Slasher out. Both fighters declaring something? The 5 gauge is looking bad. What'll they do next? Throw them from above. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Nails the 3-ball.
Just need a little more. Can they do this?
What'll be the easy overhead coming?
In there. And they close it out. Good stuff.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Jumps up. Still plenty of time left.
I can only imagine how good this match is gonna be. Let's go.
Player one needs to wait this out. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Ooh, what a smart blow.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Oh, you never know what can happen here.
Okay, here we go.
A jump in? Gets the counter.
There we go. Big hit there.
Hits the drive. Oh man, who's gonna take this?
It's all come down to this. This is so tense.
Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. It is over.
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player two clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
They're both playing so well. I love this.
Can't argue with you. What a fight! This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here.
Next up,
back them into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player one has the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Starts off zoning with fireball. From up above.
That was crazy.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Grabs them.
That was crazy.
That's some big KO.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Round 2.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
You got that right. Oh, next round started. Let's offer projectiles to waste time. Okay, creating some space here. Player two has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
Throwing some shade. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Saints? Big throw.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Spikes him with Trigon. Uses the teleport. In there.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in for this one.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go!
Perfect execution of the anti-air.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the on the throw connects.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
They're back up into the corner.
Wait a minute!
Solid anti-air.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Getting up close, drive throws them.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arch from this situation? Player one is on the brink brink of disaster. Here comes the corner pressure.
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Dangerous range here. Fires off an air slasher. It's okay.
Are they gonna do it? Are they gonna close this out?
Refuses the teleport, slams on the brakes, and shuts out the count flatline zone.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Oh, hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
Big throws. Departure set. Drive rush to keep it going. Drive rush. Gets in their face.
Alright, what's the plan?
Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book.
Oh, nice.
Throws them down. Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Neither of them willing to back off.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer. Oh, this is getting crazy!
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Throwing some shade. Springs forward with the drive. Burnout activates.
Yeah, that might be tough. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Air slasher. KO.
Nicely played round there.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two pick it up again. Rips the slasher out. Out of this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Orbalon! Grabs and throws them away.
Amazing awareness there.
Flare slasher! Looks like they want a drive rush to keep it going. Tank springs forward with a drive rush. Max SAG! Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Manages to block the jumping attack. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Drumming up a beatdown. And eats it.
Hey!
A single hit will do it. Experiencing burnout.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all. Things are about to explode. I can feel it.
Player chisels them down.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fire.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Blocks it. The match just started. It's anyone's game.
I'm sure both fighters are low heavy. Okay. What's the follow-up?
Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player 1.
That jump so fast.
Player 1 is in burnout state, but there is overhead attack. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They've got to start cooking. Break him. And eats it. A real test of the overhead.
Just need a little more. Can they do this?
Connects with the throw.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Flatline zone.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
Revolt. Turns the drive game. Uncomfortable space. Can they clip each other on the edge? The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Overhead. That attack landed for a counter. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
Ooh, gets the hit.
Heading into the end KO.
Nicely played round there.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
They definitely have the momentum right now. Just tighten it up a bit. It's gonna be hard to beat them.
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan.
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
Throwing some shade. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent to make them escape. Jump Drive rush to keep it going.
What's gonna happen?
What a finish!
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back. Like, that's not just reaction, there's anticipation too.
Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
I can only imagine how good this match is gonna be. Let's go.
Full effort springs forward with the drive rush. Player one can't use drive anymore. They're in the corner. This may change the match.
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
Bends the meter. There's a burnout.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
Rebound. Overhead, but it won't work.
That was ridiculous defense.
Closes it out.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Wow, that was, man, I'm at a loss for words. How can you even describe what we just saw? Oh, nice.
Pro hits. Now the fun begins. Will the drive parry here open things up? Player one chases them down.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Absorbs the attack and fires back. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
Great round. Nicely done.
That's the round. What do you make of it?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
You got that? Oh, next round starting. Fakes out the attack and gets the punish count.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Brings out his early super to pile on the pressure.
Okay.
Player one is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Smart play with the throw. Springs forward and hits them with a stop and block.
Okay.
Player one will look to apply pressure here.
Wait a minute. No! I think they missed their chance to swing the momentum.
Drive rush to keep it going. Getting it all on the drive rush. Player two in dire straits with burnout. Doing some quick planning?
Man, neither player wants to make the move.
Who will set the bait at the frame?
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Shows the overhead. Player one is just about out of drive after that.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
With the foot. Takes him all the way to the corner with that.
Big counter. Oh, that was a good one.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
Just needs one more good hit.
KO!
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Player two took that convincingly. But what's next?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Oh, could be the start of something.
Man, neither player wants...
burnout activates.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Looking for a chance. Fights him with Trigon. Defending that drive game.
So close to taking this. Just need one more opening.
Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Not much movement, but the thinking went for the chip kill.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
No, someone just got bodied big time. Wow.
Throws up to negate the block. Ooh. That overhead was a bit obvious. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Uncomfortable space here. Can they put each other on the edge? The jump in, catch it.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Throws him down.
Oh, nice.
For an overhead. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Locks the low head. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense.
Okay.
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
KO. Great round. Nicely done.
Round 2.
That was so close. But what a matchup to see, right?
Oh man, that was insane. Down to the wire.
The jump in is denied. Will gain control of the match in the early going.
Alright. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Can they stop this experiencing burnout?
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen. God, what's gonna happen?
Player 1 has an empty drive gate. This is a very precarious 10 meter, hoping for a good return.
Oh, here we go. Should I ask? No?
In there!
Nicely played around there.
Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1.
Oh, someone just got bodied big time. Wow. Ooh, nicely done.
Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
Good pressure. But gotta watch out for the counter attack. Oh, nice.
Very solid corner. Reads their mind and takes the throw. They block the overhead, and
I can't believe they blocked that.
a good job of pushing back. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Surprises them with a drive rush. Impacts a no-go.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
Burnout activated. In there. Great round. Nicely done.
Round 2.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two kick it up again. Use the target combo with a filler. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Gets the jump in. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counter attack.
Still scrapping for control of the stage. Player 1 will be fires off of the number. This is the last round. KO.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
They must have been hungry because they were doing some cooking out there.
The impact gets blocked. Good anti-air.
Smart stuff there.
Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player 1 can't let their drive be. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes?
Just need.
They saw the chip KO on the table.
Great round. Nicely done.
That round had some interesting twists. What are your thoughts?
Not gonna lie, there was a lot of good stuff there. I want to see how they both adapt.
Yeah, that's right. You got a point there. Let's see if the fighters pick up on that too. Player 2 has the life advantage.
Good pressure. Gotta watch out for the counter attack.
3-volt ice. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner.
Oh no! Not like this! Not like this! Oh, this is getting crazy!
Perfect KO. They were in full control there.
Great round. Nicely done.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to that.
Yes! We've got ourselves a set here!
From up above. Fires off an overdrive bar. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. Shows the overhead. Goes for the drive rush there. Gets a chance at that jump.
Alright, what's the plan?
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely much on drive gets them.
Nice way to close out that round.
Round
The
2.
round comes to a close, but I think we're only seeing just a glimpse of what these two are capable of.
Still early. I want to see what kind of adjustments they make.
Yeah, good observation. I hope they make a note of it. Fight some with Trigo! Dashes! Experiencing burnout!
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Sneaks in above! Back into the corner! What setup do they have?
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
Drive and back misses!
Can't dwell on the past. Let's get ready to win the next fight.
One player is a gypsum for the win!
Takes the round. Wow!
Well, hard fought on both sides. What do you want?
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. You'll definitely remember that
Hits with the overhead. Nails the end here.
one. That was crazy.
They hit each other. Goes for the drive rush there. Player one chases them down. Goes to the overdrive.
Do they have the right read on the opponent?
Holds out with the block. Player one has completely used all of their driving. Burnout activates. Even with both fighters in burnout, this may be the time to strike. KO!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Round 2.
Player one took that convincingly. But what's next?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Drive rush to keep it going. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Spikes them with Trigo.
Gosh, what's gonna happen?
Opts to continue the attack with the drive.
Right there. Gotta get this win. Who's gonna take control of this round?
Springs forward with the drive rush. KO.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Final round.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Player one will need to do a better job of utilizing their drive gauge if they want a different result than last round.
Right, fair enough.
What? Anti-air.
What? I don't even think of doing that.
Ooh, you never know what can happen here. The low block. This is gonna hurt. Dash. There in the corner. Just been changed man.
Oh man, this could be all the...
Ooh, what a smart blow.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Oh my god, they just jumped it up. Jump. Oh, nice.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
A real test of nerves here. What a finish.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Player two made some smart moves there. Great game.
Wow, that's a... Man, I'm at a loss for words. How can you even describe what we just saw?
Rips the slasher out. Gets back into the corner with pressure building.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
No good up high. Goes for the throw.
Smart stuff there.
The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. Was looking for that jump attack.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Has the radar up and running. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
Just needs one more good hit.
Springs forward with the drive rush. Big opportunity. Oh,
All right, gets a round on the board.
Round
that's
2.
the round. What do you make of it?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
3-ball ices. Feeling out the spacing.
They're both just daring the other to try something.
Pushes that off and keeps going. Wow, that's some big time damage. Fights them with Trigo. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? This may be it. Drive gauge capture. Drive rush to keep it going. Player one needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked.
In there! Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Not sure how you can break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on a miracle.
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Reads the jumping perfectly.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Revolt?
Oh, let's go!
Dangerous range here. Perfect parry! They got a feast on this chance! Oh, coming for you!
For the punish counter!
Player 1 is in a very good spot!
Oh man! This could be all the difference!
With super arts into play, it's really into low block! Drive gauge is also low heavy, but no call to throw connects!
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Gets the hook turns out!
Yeah, that might be fun. Don't think it's gonna happen.
They are done!
I can't believe that round! That was nuts!
Well, hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Wow! That was, man, I'm at a loss for words. How can you even describe what we just saw?
Hey! Spins the gauge on the drive rush.
That was crazy. All right, what's the plan? Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Gets back into the corner with pressure building.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
In a dire situation, we can't afford any mistakes. Running up a beatdown. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they come from behind to pick up the win? They took advantage of every chance.
Round 2.
That was some clutch play. Never count yourself out of a round.
Takeout! Holds out with the block. That's some big juicy damage on that counter.
Okay, I like that.
Will gain control of the match in the early going.
All right, curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Player 2 can build off this lead.
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
Throwing some shade. Then springs forward with the drive rush.
Really good awareness there to get that punish counter.
Throw leaves him wide open. Revolt ices. Denies the jump in.
Amazing awareness there.
Ooh, you next tries to make something happen with an overdrive on. Then backs up into the corner. Looking to impress with this super.
Okay,
KO.
nicely played round there.
DJ.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Throws him down.
Ooh, all right, what's the plan?
Uses the drive parry against the attack. Player 2 pushes the opponent. Ooh, gets the perfect parry to stop that gun. How will they capitalize on this opening? Throws them to negate the block. Caught in the crossfire. What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Nice whip punish. They've definitely got a beat on their opponent's timing. Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Drive rush to keep it going. The fighters return to the springs forward with KO.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Round 2.
Player 1 took that convincingly. But what's next?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two pick it up again. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 has a slight life.
All right, what's the mix-up?
Super hard on deck for both Amnesia. Burnout action.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
Throws a fireball. Throwing some shade.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Medium kick. Flatline ball.
Takes the round. Wow.
stage. A claw coming for you. All in with a rush. Turning it right up with a super.
What?
Taking all of the super. Not trying one bit about it.
Are they gonna do it? Are they gonna close us out?
No solid anti-air. Are you kidding me?
I can't believe that round! That was nuts!
Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Ow! That was mad! I'm at a loss for words! How can you even describe what we just saw?
Sees the overhead coming and blocks it.
Nice block. Alright, what's the plan? Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Goes for the drive rush there. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in. Very solid corner switch. Takes a grip. Frozen. What's next?
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Heats it up with a combo into super. Turn out his trigger.
Things are looking pretty bleak right now.
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Has the radar up and running.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done. Gets him. Nicely played round there.
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
Man, I'm getting stressed out. I'm not even playing.
Coming up a beatdown. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
This is gonna be bad news.
Amazing awareness there. Oh, this is getting crazy.
Both fighters press drive rush to keep it going. Experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Scrapping it out up close. Uses the teleport. This unleashes some big damage on for the critical art.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Nothing's gonna save them now. Say goodbye to that life bar. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? The overhead denied.
I can't believe they blocked that.
The lowest one. That amazing, never say die attitude got them the win.
I cannot believe they pulled that off. That was crazy.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
Yeah, super excited to see the kinds of adjustments both players have made.
Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn.
Smart stuff there.
Gets the jump in. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them. Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Drive rush to keep it going. Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that. In there!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Round 2.
Bags the round. What did you make of this?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
Brings forward with the drive rush. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it?
Okay, it's important to be
Experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here?
Right there.
KO!
Great round. Nicely done.
Absolutely smothered him. You seeing what I'm seeing?
Oh, it felt like they were just going through the motions for that win.
Keeping them away. We're just getting started. Cool, take control.
I'm sure both fighters are gonna give this one everything they've got. Okay. Things are about to explode. I can feel it.
Both sides getting ready. Player 2 with a slight lead. Black anti-air.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Back to the corner. There's a burnout.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
More fuel for the fire. Cook them up.
Hey. Uh-oh. This
comeback still possible?
Jump! Closes it out! And they close it out! Good stuff!
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well! Never anything better than a good match like that!
Good job blocking the jump. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
Oh! Nice good punish. They've definitely got a beat on their opponent's tiger.
Limited resources at hand right now.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Taking stock. They break things off to take a quick breather.
Burnout on KO. Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Round
What
2.
are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
You got that right. Oh, next round starting. Parries the attack. Springs forward with the drive rush.
Oh, this is getting crazy. You gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
Wait a minute. We're so close to taking this. Just need one more opening.
Nice.
Wait a minute.
Get out of that jam with a perfect parry. And they create an opportunity. Forward rush.
What a finish. Takes the round. Wow.
Final round.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it left to grind out the win?
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Drive rush to keep it going. Oh, you never know what can happen. All in with a rush. Letting it all on the front hard.
Wow. What a decision. So smart.
Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
Oh man. This could be all the difference.
Putting the cherry on top.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Are they gonna flatline though?
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Wow, that was, man, I'm at a loss for words. How can you even describe what we just saw? Ooh, nicely done.
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Overhead.
Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there.
Ooh, nicely done. KO. Nicely played round there.
Round 2.
That round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
That didn't go well at all. Let's see if they can change it up.
Overhead whistle rhythm and shakes things up. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Now springs forward with the drive rush. In there.
Nicely played round there.
That was a clinic on how a solid
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
This is definitely going to be a good one. Let's go.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
All right, let's go.
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
They're not gonna allow any jump-ins.
Oh, nice.
Great team with the light.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge?
Do they have the right read on the opponent?
Anything could happen here.
Both trying to see if the other will strike first. Just needs one more good hit.
Goes for the drive rush there. Slight lead opens up. Player 1 chases them down.
I've got a bad feeling about this. All right, gets a round on the board.
Round 2.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
All right, let's see what happens in the next round.
Okay.
That parry may be just the catalyst they need. Fights them with free gloves. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Player 2 can build off this lead.
All right, what's the mix-up?
Barely blocks the jumping. Brings forward with the drive rush.
Gosh, what's gonna happen?
Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Goes for the jump in. Barry! Throws them.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
A real super! Oh, what a PhD in fire can do for you!
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Oh my God, what's gonna happen?
Oh, either player just needs one more good touch.
Closes it out!
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
Medium kick. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Player 2 has the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here.
All right, what's the plan?
Grabs them. Goes for the drive rush there. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
She needs to find a way to close this out.
They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Fights them with free gloves. This super art connect. Ooh, going wild with Shout of Earth.
Oh, who's gonna clutch this one out?
It's been a fight, so both players decide to stand down and catch their breath. One chance here may end this match.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Yo, that fight was dripping with tension.
Man, I'm getting stressed out and I'm not even playing.
Through the door. Goes for the rush.
Throwing some shade. Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Going for the conclusion kill with that super. What a move. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it.
Awesome, a run back. Let's do this.
Goes for an overhead. Both sides looking for an opening.
Both seem a bit tentative.
Player 2 has the life advantage.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Gets the counter hit throw.
There we go. Big hit there.
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Jumps in. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Next hit will end the round. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Who will capitalize on an opening first?
Oh man, it's coming down to the wire.
Burnout activates. KO!
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Fight.
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
Oh man, that was insane. Down to the wire.
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
To continue the attack with the drive. Free glove. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time.
Great round. Nicely done.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done.
Yeah, super excited to see the kinds of adjustments both players will make.
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Both fighters are trying to decide the next move. Trying to read each other here?
They're both just daring the other to try something first.
Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. The grab misses. One chance here may end this match. Springs forward with the drive. Oh God, this is tense. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Throwing in there.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Round 2.
Yo, that fight was dripping with tension.
Man, I'm getting stressed out and I'm not even playing.
The jump-in is denied. Last round, we saw some very solid zoning. Can they keep that up and close out this game? They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Springs forward with the drive rush. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Big opportunity now in this corner.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What's the next move? Super Art on deck to hope uses the gauge for a Super Art.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Breaks the block with a throw. Oh, coming for you! Side switch. Oh, into the rush! Fights him with Riglock. The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. They are not just willing to risk it for the turn.
No! I think they missed their chance to switch the momentum! This is so good!
They gotta dig down deep here.
Oh, either...
Oh, yo! Super hit! Flatline zone.
Man, that was such a stressful round!
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
Nice tech. Now they get pushed into the corner. Or it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Weird that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Throws them. What's next?
That was crazy.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Amnesia! Smart play with the throw.
Amazing awareness there. Okay.
The super doesn't hit.
I can't believe they blocked that. They have the right read on the opponent. Oh man, this is so close. Just one hit.
KO.
Great round. Nicely done.
Round 2.
Yo, that was so close. But what a matchup to see, right?
Oh man, that was insane. Down to the wire.
Charges forward. Drive rush to keep it going. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? From upstairs. 3 ball ISIS. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on.
Man, neither player wants to make the move.
Stop it, Ooh, good heads-up decision opting for the drive attack.
Amazing awareness there.
Going wild with Shout of Earth. Back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
A single hit will drive rush. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Only gets a big game on the wild hunt. What a finish!
Takes the round.
Wow!
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
This unleashes some big damage. Player 2 has the right to the overhead denied.
That was ridiculous defense.
So, what could ease the overhead coming?
That was ridiculous defense.
What are they gonna do? Knocks them out of the air.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Plenty of help. Full gauges. Let's go. Break them. Ground them from above. More fuel for the fire. Cook them up.
Can't be serious.
It's the interdiction. They've been waiting for this. This could save everything. Player 1 can use overhead, but it won't work.
I can't believe they blocked that. Yo, what?
Big reading. Player 1 is willing to risk it for spares a burnout.
Yeah, that might be tough. Don't think this is gonna happen.
No hesitation. Wows out on him. believe it's time for that run back.
Nice! I feel like I can watch these two go at it forever! Amazing awareness there!
Player 1 chases them down.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Player 1 with the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Uncomfortable space here. Can they push each other on the edge?
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done. Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Player 2 is almost dead, but with clutch drive moves and a few prayers to turn this around in their favor. May take some time to back off and regroup. Who's going to strike first? Lots of distance here as both fighters look for an opening. Medium kick.
Okay.
They're backed up into the corner.
Oh, nicely played round there.
Round 2.
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
Man, I'm getting stressed out and I'm not even playing.
3-ball ices. Both sides reluctant to get in each other's faces, but who'll seize control this round?
Right. That definitely makes sense.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Dashes up. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Experiencing burnout. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Breaks their card with the throw. Here comes the mix-up. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Risky up-close scrap still going. Here comes the corner pressure.
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
Goes hunting and bags the cat.
Closes it out. Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Yes, we've got ourselves a set here.
They block the overhead, and
Nice block.
any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? All right, what's the plan?
Goes for the throw. Combos there. Backs them into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Grabs them.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Oh, burnout on both sides? Time's the only thing moving here.
Both trying to see if the other will strike first.
Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Taking stock. Okay, creating some space here. Which one of these fighters has what it takes to close out this round? Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
KO! And they close it out. Good
Round
stuff.
2.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
They definitely have the momentum right now. Just tighten it up a bit. It's gonna be hard to beat them.
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Experiencing burnout.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
They're in the corner and the beatdown continues. In there.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
That's what happened. Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
Throws him down.
Smart stuff there.
Lots of aggression from both sides. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player 2 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. A big drive gate disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table.
They have the right read on the opponent.
This is a huge chance to make a field.
Things are looking for KO. Nice way to close out that round.
Round 2.
Player 1 took that convincingly. But what's next?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
You got that. Oh, next round starting. Back into the corner with pressure building.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their driver experiencing burnout.
What's gonna happen?
There's a big shot. A quick breather. Anti-air drops.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Paints. What's the next move?
So close!
All critical. What's gonna happen?
Wait a minute!
KO!
Yeah, that was such a stressful round!
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Yes! We've got ourselves a set here!
There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Close them to negate the block.
That was crazy!
Backs them into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Good job blocking the jump. They're showing us just how patient they can be. They trade.
Just need one more good hit.
Fight lead opens up.
KO! Alright, gets a round on the board.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two kick it up. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner game.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Revolt?
Oh, this is getting crazy.
Super hard on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Breaks the block with a throw.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Opts to continue the attack with the drive. What's the next move?
They're ready for the anti-air. That jump. Great round. Nicely done.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has the best to grind out the win?
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Player 1 needs to use impact.
That was ridiculous defense.
No way. No signs of looking up from out of the corner.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Oh, coming for you. Ooh, what a smart throw.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving. Nothing stops this train.
Who's gonna take control of this round?
Portable line incoming.
Are they gonna do it? Are they gonna close this out?
Uses the teleport. Flatline though.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Oh, hard fought on.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Who's going to break the silence first?
Both seem a bit tentative.
Lots of aggression from both sides. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive game. This might be prime time to let it rip. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattacks.
Getting into the end game now, it's getting tense.
What's gonna happen?
Springs forward with the drive up. Each hit is so important here.
Oh man, it's KO! Nicely played round there.
Round 2.
There's no question what length both players are willing to go to.
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
Decides to puff up while they can. Got their eye on the air.
That was crazy.
The throw missed. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
Revo? Oh, this is getting crazy.
Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Lots of foo hop bends and plenty of avenues to race through. Goes for the jump in. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Throwing some shade. Jumps in.
Drive rush to keep it going.
What's the next move? Manages to block the jump in attack. Perfect and in there.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Final
That
round.
was some rock solid plays we just saw there. If that continues, we might be looking at an early end to this fight.
That was brutal. It felt like they were just going through the motions for that win.
Back into the corner. What setup do they have?
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
All stocked up. Where's the foo hop gonna come into play?
Revo?
Uses the teleport. Throws them.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
There's the burnout. Oh, not through. Turning it right up with the super. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Closes it out. And they close it out. Good stuff.
Judy.
Oh my days. That was a real...
Roll up muscle.